So, it's been I've said this a few times, it's been a long road getting to this video. I had some modifications done to this device, and it is a pretty easy to get, and it's being called a budget device or a budget Genesis. I don't know that I would agree with that statement just because it is not, $200. So, what we're going to talk about today is the Lavagen from John Boy Lava Tanks and my good buddy Dino. So, here we go. So we will start out with a vape. To let you know ahead of time, I have a 3-wrap of flat wire ribbon with a stainless steel cable in here with a piece of mesh wrapped around the top. So there's another couple of videos following about flat wire ribbon and about stainless steel mesh. But let's start with a vape. It's good. I don't know why, just because it doesn't cost so much, that people are calling it a budget device or even turn their nose up at it. Okay, so to start, the device comes standard with a 2.5mm wick hole. For me, that's a little small. So Dino, the one of the makers and distributors of the Lava Tank, he actually bored mine out. Sent it to me. He bored mine out to 3mm, which for me really opened it up. Because I vape sub 1 ohm. For the average person who vapes, 1.2 to 1.7 coil, the 2.5mm wick hole is absolutely sufficient. So just for my vaping style, the 2.5 was a little small. I asked him, why don't you just, do all of them at 3mm? And the way he explained it to me, and it makes sense. There's not really enough room on the addy deck for a 3.5mm wick hole and it not kind of bulge out the side into the O-ring. So the way he explains it to me is that he can only release a perfect product, and to do it perfect so that there's not any variation in the addy deck, and you just couldn't send it out that way, because with the 3.5mm wick hole, if I actually took the O-ring off, you could see kind of where that 3.5mm wick hole bulges out the side of the wall. But again, it's covered up with the O-ring, so if you was to do this yourself, it's absolutely doable, and it doesn't destroy the addy, but it does make it less than absolutely perfect in terms of manufacturing. I'm using it on a Caravella with the stainless steel Lava Tank bottom and top cap, with a glass tank that I got from Cisco over at Avid Vapor. The reason I like the glass tank is it's a laser. The air hole is done with a laser and not with a drill, so the hole is absolutely perfect and the tank is absolutely perfect. It's nice and thick. Yesterday I dropped it glass to glass, and it didn't shatter, so that's always good for glass. I know with fused quartz, I have broken and just completely destroyed so many fused quartz tanks. Now, it does come with a polycarbonate tank, but Kathy Bedazzled offers glass tanks for it. Cisco at Avid Vapor offers glass tanks for it, and I know that he's going to start releasing stainless steel tanks for it. So we'll take another vape and keep on going. With this stainless steel cable and the ribbon wire I mean, you can't run it dry. I have yet to have a dry hit off of this setup. I wish I could explain to myself why I don't clean my memory cards off before I do videos, because this happens every freaking time. I was talking about the cable that's in it. I had tried the cable with limited success before, and when I sent it to Dino to get it bored out to 3mm, he showed me how he did it, and he sent me a text message and said, "I am the greatest coil builder on the planet." And after I vaped it, my response was, "I think you may be onto something." Because the way he's got it set up is absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can get close and show you. See, it's got a 3-wrap of the flat wire ribbon with a stainless steel cable and a little piece of mesh wrapped around the very top. And it is an absolutely phenomenal coil. Now, why am I talking about a 3mm wick hole when it doesn't come with a 3mm wick hole? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First reason, you could do it yourself. It's not very hard to bore out the air hole on an Addy deck. But the second reason is to kind of, to some degree, announce and I don't know what the name's going to be. I was talking to Dino about it yesterday, and it may be the LGHC, which would stand for the Lavagen Hybrid Copper. So then future revisions in stainless would be the LGHSS for the Lavagen Hybrid Stainless Steel. Another revision would be, so they do that in titanium, it would be the LGHT or LGHTI. I don't know if that's the name they're going to pick, but I thought it was pretty catchy, and so I suggested that to Dino. And the reason I mentioned the 3.5mm wick hole is their new hybrid is going to be a 22mm hybrid designed for an 18500 battery in a very similar style to the Lavagen on the Addy, with the exception of it's going to be shorter and wider, going from 3/4 of an inch to 22mm, and also it will have the 3mm wick hole. So other than that, you know, basically what you see under the hood of a Lavagen is what you're going to see under the hood in their hybrid. I think for you know, for the average Genesis vapor who does not vape sub-ohm, the Lavagen is a fantastic grab. It works phenomenal. I think it looks very cool. You know, I'm a stainless steel guy. I don't get all the colors and the plastics and stuff like that. But my wife, she's got, do I have them sitting here? Oh yeah. She's got a bunch of lava tanks. So, you know, if you have a bunch of lava tanks and you want to upgrade to, you know, kind of see what the Genesis craze is all about, you know, bam, you've got, you know, all of the lava tank top caps and bases work just perfectly on the Lavagen. I don't know why people have turned their nose up into this. You know, there's some elitist typey stuff that says, okay, let's associate this to the lava tank, which is a Cardo tank, and so it's just a different class of device to some people. I don't agree with that. I think the Lavagen works fantastic as it is. Even if you've never owned a lava tank, it's a Genesis that's under $100, or I think it's 120-ish if you need to get a top cap and a base for it. So it's available. It's reasonably priced, and it works great for the average vapor. If you want to go sub-ohm, just bore that air hole out to 3mm. So another vape, and what else we got? Carabella. It's a great little Addy. I'd like to see it get a little more love out there. I bought the, I actually got the Lavagen in a trade with Alex from Jazz Cardo Pipes, and I got it with a top cap made for his church warden stem. And so at Vape Bash, I bought a stainless steel lava tank. So I have the stainless steel top and bottom, and it's a good, very super decent Addy. You've got a positive. I'm sorry, not positive. You got a Phillips screw on the top. You've got a Phillips screw on the bottom, so the same screw to adjust them both. It does come with a little bit fatter thumb screw, so you don't have to use the Phillips head for it. I got mine shrunk down a little bit because I got the fat fingers and had a little bit of trouble building on it with the thumb screw the way it was. But again, that's just me. And yeah, so if you're looking for a decently priced Genesis that works really, really well, and you're having trouble finding some of the higher end, more out of reach stuff, give the Lavagen a shot. It's a good Addy. It performs well. And one more vape, and I gotta quit locking this Caravello. One more vape, and we'll call that a review. Lavagen. I'll put some links down in the description on where you can pick one up. And it's Jamie JC West. Next video will be, I'm going to talk about the cable. And then the next video, I'm going to talk about the flat wire ribbon. So be strong, vape on. JC West, Facebook, YouTube. See you again next time.